Hey, this is Barry with the Barry and Holly Morning Show on WQSB. You can get behind-the-scenes chat, exclusive giveaways, and more content from us.
Hey, if you love the podcast, join us live every morning from 6 to 9 on the WQSB Facebook page. Turn your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Martinez Pools. From custom pools to beautiful landscapes, outdoor kitchens, and even putting greens, we make your home the place everyone wants to be. Start building your dream today with Martinez Pools.
Join Emblem Credit Union today. If you live, work, or attend school in Cherokee, Calhoun, Etowah, DeKalb, or Marshall counties, you can be a member. Plus, we cover the membership fee to ensure a seamless and cost-free experience. Learn more at emblemcu.com. Federally insured by the NCUA.
The sound
sounds crazy.
But something told me to turn on the radio.
It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's a tradition.
Let's take the time today to really get to know each other.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom.
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
He's a crazy man.
I can't eat, I can't sleep. All I can see is that giant red sun in the shape of a chicken.
And Holly.
No, it's not fair that people are seated first come, first served. It should be based on who's hungriest.
Drop you like a bag of dirt.
Why are the pretty ones always insane?
I gotta tell you, I have no idea where this is going.
Do you just get up in the morning and figure out ways to make me crazy?
WQSB, good morning. It is 6:10. It's a Friday. Had more rain this morning, and there's more rain with us for another few hours. Then, can you believe it may actually get out of here around lunchtime for a few days?
What?
That's the word on the street. According to the forecast, and we had rain this morning on the way in, but now there's this, it's mostly around the Huntsville, Jackson County, and then it looks like after lunch, it's going to be a very nice weekend. 76 today. It'll be very windy. You can't get everything perfect, so very windy, 20, 25 mile an hour wind gust. Tomorrow, sunny, 80. Sunday, sunshine, 82. Slight chance of rain on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, looks very good. I think I am waterlogged. We've had enough rain.
I know.
We've had so much rain. First time I've had water come into the house.
Really?
Yeah, not from the ceiling, but from because there was so much water out. It's so wet outside. Around the bottom of the house. Just a little bit. I got up this morning.
Wow.
I peed the floor. I didn't realize that.
Peed in the floor?
But it wasn't me.
Oh.
There was so much rain outside. Yeah. It's crazy.
I think you would know if it was you.
Yeah, because nothing else was wet, just the floor. Well, I'm pretty good at this. I didn't even get it.
Leaned over and aimed.
I didn't get it on the bed. It's right on the floor. Yeah, but anyway, let it be known. Let it be known. Here it is at 6:11 that Holly officially tried to kill me this morning.
I did. Yes, I did.
Yes.
Make an attempt, but it was a blind attempt.
Well, you tried. You said, "Here, drink this."
No, okay,
it's safe. It's good.
No.
Here, take a bite of this magic apple.
That is not how that went.
That's how I remember.
Tried a new breakfast spot. We have a Scooters. Almost said Hooters.
Hooters.
Yeah,
wow.
Almost called it Hooters.
Hooters with a
big difference.
With a ska.
No, big difference. Scooters. There's no Hooters in Albert. Oh, well, there are, but not restaurant.
Not restaurants.
Not restaurant. Yeah,
no.
But I was like, okay, everybody talks about their cinnamon rolls, and they've got sugar-free coffee options.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, infusion. I wonder if that's like Dunkin's energy drinks. But see, Dunkin's energy drinks are like babies, and you can't have anything with Red Bull.
No.
And this features Red Bull.
So I had heart surgery about 15 years ago, and they said one thing you can't do is ever have the energy drinks because it gets your heart beating too fast.
Ever again.
They said it's not good for anybody, but most people can handle it. But when you have this surgery, you really don't need to do this.
And you had one sip, and he said, ooh, this is good.
Then I quickly fell down.
No. Let me finish how this concluded.
Okay.
You had a sip. You said, ooh, that's good. I said, ooh, I want to try some.
I said, it tastes a little unusual. I said, what's in this?
And I said, I think there's Red Bull in this in
I
my
think
head.
there's 10,000 milligrams of Red Bull.
But I didn't hand it back to you.
It's sitting right here where I can reach it if I need to.
Yeah, well, I
you
mean,
keep pushing it over a little closer.
you're a full-grown adult.
About
You can
one more sip.
no, you can definitely say no.
One more sip.
I do have 3 drinks. I have a energy, a coffee, and a Dr. Pepper.
You won't sleep till Sunday.
I will probably.
You'll probably roof that building later today because
Yeah.
you'll have so much energy.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody needs a roofer.
You're like a monkey with a stick out there just
am
swinging it.
Contracting myself out today
Yeah.
to work on some roofs.
Now, I would be able to, but she tried to kill me.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to.
Well, why? You didn't. You had one sip.
That's all it takes.
It's just.
I'm
like,
telling you, I can feel I know when my blood pressure goes up. I'm not being dramatic.
It's one sip.
Okay, now what's your name again? So I'm hallucinating now.
I think it's old age.
No, I just don't feel good. No, I'm kidding. But I can tell a difference when I get some of that stuff.
I'm sure you can.
Honestly can. If I would have drank the whole thing, I would probably not be your mother.
And I said, with
Stop.
first drink.
I'll have one more drink just to be sure.
No, I didn't. I said,
Just to be
wait,
sure
this
that it's got Red Bull in it.
I said, wait, this tastes like something's in it.
Yeah.
And then we looked it up, and there's
Sure enough, it's Red Bull.
Yes, there's Red Bull.
Yeah, there's even a warning on it. No, it does taste good, but it does have
warning.
But then there's this. Then she tried to hand me a mint julep of all things.
Thank goodness today is what today is. Today is National Mint Julep Day.
I didn't know what was in that. I know they always drink these at the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
After looking at the ingredients, I like mint candy, but I don't like the chocolate candies you get after like Italian restaurants. And
You don't?
I don't like the mint ice cream. Give me a piece of candy like for breath. That's different.
I love all the mints.
But who invented a mint julep? Have you ever had one?
No, but I was going to say this is actually something that I would try. It says that it's bourbon, sugar, mint, and ice.
But the mint throws me in a drink.
Oh, see, but I like
Really?
that. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had bourbon, to be honest.
It's like,
Really?
oh.
Good?
No.
Bad? Oh.
Like that. Like
They should do monkey noises.
Like caveman Grant bad,
No, like bourbon.
No. It tastes like so you know how gin, you probably don't know, but do you know how gin tastes like evergreen trees? Like,
Really don't.
Gin tastes like Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Bourbon tastes like 50-year-old classified sweet tea.
Ooh. Like the old stuff in the jug that's in the back of the refrigerator. You find it a year later and say, I wonder if this is still good.
And it's got like particles in it.
Yeah, and it's all the jug is now brown on the inside.
Yes.
From stain.
Yes.
Gotcha.
With the spin of the taste of alcohol.
I think I'll say no then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying no. But mint juleps are also used to treat upset stomachs.
Huh. Is
So,
it from the mint part of it? Is that something that would help?
I guess.
Kind of settle your stomach down?
I don't know. One time a therapist told me to ingest or inhale eucalyptus oil.
I've heard that.
It works. It works for
Supposed to
me.
help relax. It's supposed to help relax your nervous system.
They say that lavender does, but lavender doesn't do it for me. The eucalyptus does it for me.
I've heard that before.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Love eucalyptus. Here's your little something extra. Yellowstone almost didn't make it at 5 seasons, and fans could have seen a lot more of the Dutton family, but Kevin Costner is evidently the reason why the show didn't continue. We knew this.
According to Taylor Sheridan, he had plans for 2 more seasons, not to end it this past season.
But we knew it was Kevin Costner, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, he wasn't supposed to leave. Costner was supposed to be around for 2 more seasons. But then when he began saying all this, no, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm doing this movie. Kind of give me just a limited part. I can only be there certain days. And Taylor Sheridan said, no. You either
Take it or
come
leave
with the
it,
rest
big
of
boy.
all the other actors and be here for the full filming, or don't show up at all. Costner said, fine. Knock me out.
They never showed his body, did they?
No, because he never showed up.
Right. That was my question.
According to Taylor Sheridan, it's coming out now that they had plans for 2 more seasons, with Costner not being dead, being all the way through, never killing him.
Huh.
then they're going to have spinoffs, which they're going to now with Rip and Beth. They're going to have their own show. And, Casey now has his own show coming out in the fall. So all of that was planned.
I don't like all this.
I don't either. All
I don't
that was
like all
planned
this.
in 2 years, but not now.
I don't like this 1772 and 1948.
Now, I will tell you the Harrison Ford one, 83.
Yeah.
Season 1 was good. Season 2 was very good.
Yeah.
You would like season 2 more than season 1, I promise you, because there was a lot of stuff going on in season 2. But apparently it's done.
Yeah.
They're not doing another one. They're finished. 'Cause pretty much have to. You'll know why if you went back and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, I don't know.
But anyway, I hate to hear that, but I'd love to see 2 more seasons of Yellow. So let them end it the way they had planned, not just a forced ending like we got.
Yeah. And here's a little something to think about.
Okay.
It's Friday.
Oh, okay.
Happy Friday.
I was thinking about dead air for a minute, thinking, wow, okay. I didn't know what I was supposed to make of that.
It was a dramatic, what do you call creeping up on something?
Oh.
What?
This little creeping?
Yeah, a little creeping up on it. It was a dramatic,
Pause.
yeah, I guess.
Well, we do have a lot of stuff we're going to be covering today.
Yeah, we do.
But we got the alligator without a tail. That's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
When I sent that to you, I knew.
I had to look and go, whoa, what is that?
I know. I saw the picture on the right first, and I was like, that's weird. And then I saw the picture of it on the left, and I was like, oh, that's really weird.
So we're going to cover that. Coming up in a minute, something I never thought about. The TSA is now warning you about using these public charging stations.
Oh.
Well, you just want a quick charge for your phone?
Yeah.
They said there's a reason why.
That data breach?
Yes. They can tell you what people are doing to get your info off of your phone. So that's coming up. We got Rock the South tickets. We've also got HydraFest tickets. We've got Luke Bryan coming up next.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holly.
This is scary. I don't go to airports much. I haven't been on a plane in quite a while, but not just airports, but I know you go to when we go to Nashville to conventions and stuff, they have these public charging stations for your phones.
Yeah.
And the TSA is warning you against using these, especially the ones in the airports.
Yeah.
There's a problem with them.
They're advising air travelers to avoid using the public USB charging stations due to potential cybersecurity threats. The warning highlights a practice known as juice jacking.
Juice jacking.
Where cyber criminals can install malicious software to steal data through compromised USB ports.
This stuff makes me so mad. It's like when you go to the gas station, they warn you about using your debit or credit card at the pump because these brilliant criminals could do anything in the world to make the world better, but they find ways to steal your information, steal stuff from you by using they have brilliant brains. They're so smart.
Oh, yeah.
But why don't they use their brains for good instead of stealing? Now they're doing this in airports with these charging stations. They say it's not just airports. It could be any public charging station, like in hotels, that these thieves, these criminals are finding ways to get into them and putting these juice jacking devices in there and stealing your information.
I don't want to be juice jacked.
I don't either. I mean, it's Friday. I got the weekend coming up.
I know. I've got 2 days off of. I've juice jacked enough through the week.
Juice jacked on Friday morning, and now what do I do? So
I'm juice jacked out.
You almost juice jacked me with that drink a few minutes ago. It almost killed me. But why do people do this? They're so
Cause of death, heart attack.
Okay. From a Red Bull drink.
Coworker gave Red Bull.
Yeah. She's so sorry. Yeah.
Oops.
Feels bad now because it was a Friday.
Coworker said, "My bad."
Yeah. Now I've got both girls now. I can't even go to visitation. But,
well, I'm going to have my girls if you die or don't die.
I don't know. But still, being serious, why do people do this? They're so smart and they try to find ways to steal from us.
I don't know, Barry. I feel like if people used
their brains for good,
Yep.
the world will be so much better.
Yep. I was just looking at one just walking in right there.
Oh, yeah. But now you got to worry about going to anywhere, and so I just need to charge my phone because it's almost dead, and the last thing you want to worry about is somebody's going to use this little charging station to get my information.
We'll figure out a way to protect against it, because wasn't it dangerous to log on to people's Wi-Fi's for a while?
It was.
We fixed that.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have to fix stuff like this.
Well, we shouldn't have to,
But we have to
but we
because
do.
of criminals and
Yeah.
idiots out there.
Yeah. Can we do the other one?
Please.
A survey of 2,000 millennial moms found that nearly a third of respondents get less than 30 minutes of alone time each day. A majority of moms surveyed rarely have a moment to themselves, and 1 in 7 admit to always forgetting what day it is due to their busy schedule. You're laughing, but it's
I know it's because it's happened to you.
It's miserable.
Because you messaged me one Sunday morning and said, I'm up, we're getting ready for work. And I said, it's Sunday.
I was up. Can I tell you? I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
But yeah. I forget what day it is all the time. It says that the study showed that half the moms can't remember the last time they didn't feel rushed through a meal.
Especially like at restaurants.
Yes.
Especially when you have the kids who are not happy, they're uncomfortable,
Yeah.
they're screaming, they're throwing, because you got to hurry and eat and get out of there before they kick you out.
Yeah.
But that's what about 30 minutes alone. Now, you're like, some days you have plenty of time, but then there's some days like, say, coming up next week, when both girls are going to be so busy, you're going to be lucky to catch your breath.
So the next 10 days,
Yeah.
I'm going to be drowning
Yeah,
in the waves of motherhood.
right.
Somebody write that down out there.
That's a song then.
Somebody write that
Taylor
down.
Swift's probably her next.
Drowning in the waves of motherhood.
She may be in the mother era next
Somebody
time.
make
Who
a
knows?
quote out of
Who knows?
make a quote.
Yeah.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Motherhood era.
Fired up.
Taylor needs to have a baby so she can write songs about that.
Crank up the cricket machine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But I think it's true. People are so rushed in
What
today's
was my
world.
quote?
I don't know. I'm going to drink this. Here, drink this. It's good for you. That's what your quote was.
I don't even get to pick my poison.
I know. All right, 6:31.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Join Emblem Credit Union today. If you live, work, or attend school in Cherokee, Calhoun, Etowah, DeKalb, or Marshall counties, you can be a member. Plus, we cover the membership fee to ensure a seamless and cost-free experience. Learn more at emblemcu.com. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Turn your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Martinez Pools. From custom pools to beautiful landscapes, outdoor kitchens, and even putting greens, we make your home the place everyone wants to be. Start building your dream today with Martinez Pools.
Speaking of Waggle's Tales, you like her promo for...
I love it. I love it. Will did such a good job on that.
Yeah.
Hey, Homan.
That one came to me. I was just sitting in the house.
That
When
was
I thought,
funny.
we did a Woodstock promo. I said, what if we had a talking dog?
Yeah.
What would a dog sound like? I thought, kind of like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Is what I'm picturing if a dog could talk.
He did a good job.
And this poor dog his tail won't wag, and he's so depressed.
He's wagless.
Because he wants some food. He's at second chance shelter, and he just wants somebody to adopt him, and he wants some good Purina food.
Aww.
But speaking of tailless animals, wagless, you sent me a picture. This bothered me when I first saw it.
I knew it would.
I have never seen an alligator or crocodile without a tail.
Yep, it's it is just showing you its butt.
And that's real. It's a
Yep.
lie. I've seen some where people, kill them and then they cut them up and they
Yeah.
eat them. But this one it's alive and it's walking down a busy road in Louisiana and it has no tail.
It literally looks like a frog with a alligator's head pasted onto it.
It didn't look real. Had to look closely. Had to blow it up. It doesn't look like, because there's one picture where it's walking away from the camera.
Yeah.
I thought, is that a dog?
That's the best one. That's
But
the
then
good.
I saw your caption and then from the side, I said, nope, that's an alligator.
Yes, it is.
What happened to its tail?
It got chomped off.
So they don't know if it happened in a fight
No.
or if somebody was trying to catch it and capture it and pulled it off or ripped it off.
I
don't
mean, the
know.
alligator didn't want to talk about it. Okay, he was
Yeah.
just like, I've
He
seen.
seems
I've
okay.
Seen, I've seen tough times. That's all you need to know. And so it's up to us and our imaginations
Yeah.
to see what happened to this alligator's tail. But the thing is he's still walking. Like, it ain't slowing him down. Bless you.
Excuse me.
And I wonder, like,
He's proud of it.
Does he have an exit for both
I don't know.
needs?
An exit?
Peas and poops.
I don't think he pees out of his tail or poops either one. But it's
I
below
know,
that
but-
area.
I know, but like,
I think.
I know, but look where he's cut off. Like,
I don't
do you
know
think-
exactly where the where the border is there. I don't know. I really don't know. I've never. You might want to look it up on a map of a gator's behind. And, well, he seems okay. Yeah, but it's awful. But he seems like he's proud of it.
Yeah, I mean, he's
not much he can do about it. I'm sure the women gators go, he's kind of cute. I like that look.
Yeah, I mean, they
he's
might
a bad
be
boy.
Oh,
he's a bad boy.
Yeah, it might be the equivalent of like shaving that little tip of your eyebrow.
Yeah, probably call him Tater the Gator.
Holding a cigarette out of his mouth. You would not mess with an alligator
without a tail.
With a cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
No, with no tail, you'd say no. If he's lived through this, he's tough.
If he didn't have a cigarette, you might be like,
I could take him.
But if he had a cigarette in his mouth,
yeah,
it's going down.
Yeah. You think he's faster?
At your local outlet mall.
You think he's faster? He doesn't have as much,
Yes, he didn't have as much weight to pull around. Yeah. I'd like to try to take him on a foot race. I'd like to see who's faster.
Gators are actually fast. Look it up.
Yeah. Hey, Siri.
Yeah.
How fast do alligators run?
The answer I found is 20 miles per hour.
That is fast.
It's faster than you.
That's faster than me.
And without a tail, I'm saying probably 22, 23 top speed. Wind at his back, he can catch you.
Yeah, you get.
He won't be able to whip you with that tail.
You get that top speed.
Yeah.
That top wind.
Well, if you want to see him, he's on our Facebook page.
Like on the top of a golf ball?
Oh, yeah. It keeps rolling, yeah.
Yeah, it just keeps going.
He'll catch it.
Yeah, he'll get you.
Well, that is sad, though. You got to wonder what happened. There's a movie there somewhere.
He was probably just run over or something.
Probably lost a bet.
Probably lost a bet. Yeah. What do you think happened to him?
I don't know. Well, you lost. You got to give us your tail.
Okay, Brandon, you lost the bet. It's time to
pay up.
Pay up.
Yeah.
I like to think that he got into it with some loan sharks.
Probably. I think it's like into a bar fight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In underwater or like...
He probably got in there and had too many to drink and couldn't pay his tab, and they said, okay, fine. You're not leaving here unless you give us something.
Yeah, we're gonna take some of you.
Yeah, we're gonna take your tail.
Yeah.
There you go. There's the story. It's 6:47.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Oh, man.
Okay, this is easily the craziest story I've heard. I thought it was a joke, but it's true. Actress Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Now, she's been in a lot of stuff. I guess Euphoria was her biggest TV show.
Yeah.
She's been in all kinds of movies. Well, okay, I've seen the soap. Dr. Squatch makes all kinds of products.
Okay, let me preface this weird story with a story of the soap. We give out this soap every year to the dads at church. This is our Father's Day gift.
Dr. Squatch.
Yes, that or something like it. Yes, this male driven.
It's a men's
all
personal
natural.
care company.
Yeah. It's what I'm getting at. It smells so good.
It does. I smell it. It smells good.
And it's fairly affordable. Anyway, go ahead.
There's a new soap coming out, and Sydney Sweeney has a big part of this. Now, the soap is made with exfoliating sand, pine bark extract, and here's the key ingredient. They're using some of Sydney Sweeney's real bath water in the soap. She actually took a bath, or at least sat down in it. They took that water, and they're using it in the soap.
How do you know?
That's what they say.
How do you know?
It's called Bathwater Bliss. It says it has her actual bathwater. Guaranteed.
I have mixed feelings.
I have a lot of mixed feelings. That is weird. That is so bizarre.
For one, I kind of want a bar. Do you? You don't?
Not anybody's bathwater soap.
Oh.
Because bathwater is good for either you lay back and relax, or you just sit in there and let it wash yourself. Your body is in it. All of it.
What in the Saltburn?
Then there's that weird movie out a couple of years ago dealing with bathwater. What was it called? Saltburn?
Saltburn, yeah.
Don't watch it. That's a weird.
Guy so obsessed.
That's a bizarre movie. But don't even go there. Yeah. But anyway, but they say she actually got in the bath. They took her water. Who would even agree to do that?
What kind of sick guy, I know it was a guy, was like,
Yep.
well, no, it could have been a very smart woman. Could have been like, hey, let's tell him that Sydney Sweeney's bathwater is
Yeah.
infused in this. First of all, how is this incorporated in the soap? It's water, it's liquid. How do we get there?
I guess when they mix it, put all the ingredients, they got to mix it, then it forms, it becomes solid.
Okay.
So you have to use some kind of liquid, whether it's milk or
Okay, yeah.
or something.
Milk.
Well, to make like the milky, if they want to make certain kind of soap, I'm sure they use kind of like milk or something, things like that. I don't know.
You're getting dangerous here.
Yeah, but anyway, this is so weird. They only making 5,000 bars.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney even said that it's weird in the best way.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of those listen and don't judge. I'm not going to judge you if you want one of these.
No, this is very weird.
No, yeah, it's weird, but I've heard of weirder.
I think I even have sounds of Seth running to the store to get one.
Oh, let me hear.
Or Seth. And he's there. He's in the line now, waiting to get one of the first bars of soap.
Well, there's only 5,000.
He's there. What do you go, Seth?
Stick
From
it
the front
out,
off.
Seth.
Seth from the front off. That is bizarre, though. It's 7:39.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Here he is, the defending champion. He didn't win the spelling bee, but he won the pizza eating competition.
Yeah, and speaking of vehicles, I might be in the market for a minivan.
Oh, that's true.
Since we got the twins on the way. So.
Yeah.
I think he can fix you up.
After that pizza, I feel like I'm carrying twins.
So Will's with us. So for those who missed the pizza eating challenge at 3:30 yesterday with Seth, how did it go?
It went really well, surprisingly.
Yeah.
This one we were able to manage a little bit better than the week before. So
Domino's came in. Hey, wanted to say a big thank you to Domino's because they over-delivered. They brought in some huge pizzas.
Yeah, they did. Huge shout out to Scott for calling us ZBQ twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
QSB, Scott. But anyways, the way that he described the pizzas was Seth's was more of like a hamburger style.
Yeah.
And mine was more of a pyramid. So basically mine was 3 stacked on top of each other, and then Seth's was 2 stuffed crust. Stacked on top of each other, but surprisingly, it tasted really good, and everybody that was up here wound up getting a piece and saying that it was good.
So the way you described it, basically, Seth hit off the women's tee.
Yes,
basically
correct.
in the golf catch. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, yes, it is.
I think he'd hit off like the seniors.
Kids.
Yeah.
He was at the putt golf course.
Yeah.
So you ate 3 pieces.
I ate 3 pieces.
Seth ate how many?
2.
Oh no! So Seth only ate 2. So he loses. His streak is intact.
Yes. Yeah.
Good. It's like Aggie football.
If we found anything he can win yet, anything at all.
Maybe next week, because
What's next week?
Next week we've got cannolis from
No.
Alabama Pizza Company.
Holy cannoli, Batman!
Yeah,
No, he's not winning that.
He might. It depends. We may try.
What's the rules?
Just who can eat the most in 15 minutes, or if they give us like an X number for us to finish.
Sure.
So,
Well, there is not a human being in this building that enters daily that could beat you in a food eating contest. Do you agree?
Especially not Seth.
No.
No, I agree.
No.
I agree.
No.
I
Seth thinks he is because he's a big guy.
It don't matter.
No.
No.
Will packs it into places that
Yeah. The shoes.
it wasn't made to carry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What y'all eat yesterday? Pizza. He had pizza in his socks.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Pizza falling out in his pockets.
As many toppings as those things had yesterday, I mean, it was really, really good. And see, I'm not a black olives guy, but you couldn't even really taste the black olives because they had so much on there. Yeah, because you had ham, bacon, sausage, peppers. I mean, everything that you could think of was on it. The only thing that it was missing was pineapple.
Okay.
And I'm a pineapple on pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, I know we're not doing knowledge nuggets, so just toss those to the side. Here's the thought. I have never met or been in a group of people where we ate pizza where 2 people wanted the same pizza.
true.
Everybody wants something different.
Like, what is your favorite topping if you had to pick one?
Mushrooms.
Okay. I like Italian sausage.
Okay. Well,
This is my favorite.
Mine would probably be pineapple. Now they did have Italian sausage on it yesterday,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
it was good.
And the last Domino's I had was about 2 weeks ago, and it was excellent.
how do you say that kind of sausage?
Kaneka.
Kaneka.
Yeah.
Kaneka.
I love that on a grill.
We have some free Domino's pizzas to pass out if you come to some of our festivals and spin the prize wheel.
During the blood drive coming up in about 2 months.
During the blood drive.
Pretty much everybody who gives blood will get a free pizza.
Yeah, you're going to get a free pizza.
Yeah.
It's my favorite place, too. They just opened up. It's over there by Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
But this was me last night. This was my situation.
Okay.
I was laying on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching TV that was like terrible, and then I was like, I'm hungry, what do I want? I saw there live and I was like, I want some pizza.
Sure.
I don't know why, I've just been loving pizza lately.
You got a pizza?
Yeah. So my point is, if you were at home like I was and could order a small, we'll probably order a large pizza of anything, like it's only you eating it, what is your order? Mine, I got a Philly cheesesteak pizza.
I like the Supreme, just everything.
Yeah, I like
Everything.
Supreme. I could do Supreme.
Yeah, I like Supreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawaiian for me, and I told y'all that pizza's kind of my comfort food. As a kid growing up, loved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Loved the scene on Goofy Movie where the guy's eating pizza and has the long
Strings.
string. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
pizza is my comfort food.
Me too. Used to, we had a bunch of friends whenever like weekends come around. If it was late at night, we were just hungry, we'd jump in the car and go drive to Mater's in Sardis, like when it was there, and get a Mater's pizza.
Wild
And they hated
times.
us. They hated us
How
because
old
they're
were
about to
you?
close.
How old?
Like junior, senior in high school.
Oh yeah, those are the worst. But as a server, we hated y'all coming in late at night.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Mater's that was in Sardis, if you looked into the kitchen, you could see the wording, and it says this is a slow food restaurant.
Yes.
Because
It
you would
takes a
have to
while.
wait. Yep.
Yeah.
would.
Yeah. I love pizza.
I do too.
Yep.
Yeah, got me craving some now.
I know
Yeah,
it.
7:56.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Join Emblem Credit Union today. If you live, work, or attend school in Cherokee, Calhoun, Etowah, DeKalb, or Marshall counties, you can be a member. Plus, we cover the membership fee to ensure a seamless and cost-free experience. Learn more at emblemcu.com. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Turn your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Martinez Pools. From custom pools to beautiful landscapes, outdoor kitchens, and even putting greens, we make your home the place everyone wants to be. Start building your dream today with Martinez Pools.